have a hypothetical conversation. Let's say, hypothetically, I pretended to be a trans woman and took video after video of myself in women's restrooms making jokes about how I was gonna molest little girls and using trans slurs. I would get doxxed and most likely murdered. Why? Because I'm doing something disgusting. I'm portraying and pushing a narrative of exploiting every single harmful stereotype for trans people. Now this is funny because someone current day right now is doing this, but instead of getting hate, they're getting praise and interviews with the president and all the love in the world, because instead of doing it to trans people, they're doing it to women. And trans people a little bit, but we'll get into that. That person is Dylan Mulvaney, and since his first video...
Day one of being a girl, and I have already cried 3 times.
Yeah, Dylan, because women just like cry randomly all the time. Also, before you say I'm using the wrong pronouns, I do not believe he is a trans woman. I believe he is a man who's exploiting and making fun of women to make a quick buck, which he started doing because of his failed acting career. You know what women also do? We all hike in high heels because there aren't women's hiking shoes. We only have heels. That's the only shoes they make for women. So weird. Oh yeah, we're scared of bugs and we giggle like an idiot. Don't believe me? Look at this woman doing it.
My hiking heels. I love them. Okay, come on. Love ya.
Oh, well, baby, let's not forget about the slurs.
Being a girl, and I've already become a bimbo.
So funny, oh my gosh. If you felt any type of way about what I said hypothetically I would do, you best feel some type of way about what he's doing. He's reenacting and acting out every single harmful stereotype about women while saying slurs for women. But even on top of that, let's talk about the way that he's hurting actual trans people. One of people's main issues with trans people is that they believe they're mocking the sex that they identify as. That, to the T, is exactly what Dylan Mulvaney is doing. Because a real trans person doesn't have to change the way that they act in order to be the sex they identify as, because they wholeheartedly believe that they are that sex, right? I'm a woman. As a woman, whatever the hell I decide to do is something a woman would do, because I'm a woman. That's not what he does, though. He says, now, because I'm a woman now, I cried 3 times today. Because I'm a woman now, I'm so scared of bugs. Because I'm a woman now, I go hiking in high heels. When people come out as trans, the majority of what changes is their appearance, which he has changed none of. How convenient. One of the biggest, most prominent, crappy stereotypes about trans people is that they're gonna be in our restrooms and there's a biological man in our restroom and he's gonna have a penis and he's gonna show it to ya. See, I want to laugh at that and be like, you wrong for that. But he made a song. He made a horrific opera song about the fact that he wants to walk around with his dingling present. I'll put it.
Normalize the bulge. We are normalizing the bulge.
Now, I can't speak for everyone. Personally, an actual trans person going to the bathroom really wouldn't affect me that much. Dylan, however, I would bet all of my money that if I went into the bathroom, he would flash me and then look me in the eyes and be like, women have penises, Jerilee. Why are you looking at me like that? You're not allowed to say anything. Women have penises. If you can show your titties, I can show my penis. Like, I would bet all my money. I'm not sorry. I really think that. And then, I don't remember who called him out. Someone, he was like, you make me sound like I'm some weirdo pervert who's, like, exposing myself. You made a song about the fact that you want to show your penis. Yes, you are a weirdo pervert, Dylan. You are a weirdo pervert. So for a quick recap, he makes fun of, belittles, and pushes out every harmful stereotype there is about women, while simultaneously belittling, making fun of, and pushing out every harmful stereotype there is about trans people. And he does all of this while talking with a really high-pitched voice, with a super fake, cheesy smile like this, and anytime someone calls him out on his crap, he just replies like this, and he's like, no, it's not because what I'm doing is wrong, it's not because what I'm doing is bad, it's because you're transphobic. Y'all saw my talent? I could talk through my teeth. How entitled and deluded do you have to be to believe that anytime someone disagrees with your actions or your opinions, it's an immediate attack on you as a person, rather than your actions and opinions. I say a lot of controversial stuff on here. Guess what? You can disagree with it. You can say whatever in the hell you want to me, babe, because that's your opinion. You are entitled to your opinion. You can disagree with me all you want. I'm not going to immediately assume that you disagreed with me because I'm Latina or because I'm a woman. It's because I say controversial things. It's not that hard to grasp. One of the reasons this makes me as mad as it does, besides all the reasons that I already stated, is the fact that Dylan has been doing Girls of Dayhood for 200 and something days at this point. So according to Dylan, which let's pretend for a second he actually is trans, he's only been trans for 200 and something days. And he's spoken to the president. He's been on I don't know how many podcasts and shows. He spoke at a women's summit. Like, there's so many women who have gone through horrible things, gone through hell and back since they were little. There are so many trans women who have gone through horrible things and hell and back since they were little. But we get and we promote the person who's been doing this for a couple months. That's the person who goes to the White House. That's the person who should speak for all women and who should speak for all trans women. The person who's barely been doing this for a year. So as an ending note, dear Dylan, go seek help, stop making fun of women and trans people, and do something that actually is going to help people. You have a big platform and can change things for the better, and you're doing the opposite.